The hype train is over. The train has arrived at its final destination. Ah, videos coming tonight. The hotel Wi-Fi was absolutely terrible, so I haven't actually even tried to upload anything. Just because anything, like, I couldn't even load Facebook or CubeComs, let alone upload video. It was nowhere remotely possible. But, for those of you who didn't know, I had mixed results of this competition. My 3x3 was terrible. Oh well. I was very upset at the time, but right now it's calmed down a little. My other events were varied. For fewest moves, I actually ended up in 6th place, which was ridiculous for me because I didn't expect that. And my solution best time was a 29. I got a 29. I was really excited about that. But then not only that, I also got a 31-33 mean. So my solves are 29, 32, 33. All three of those are below my previous best of 33.67. Now this all means that I have to start actually trying FMC, and it's really fun. And I definitely recommend people, if you have the patience, to get into FMC because it's definitely worth doing. Then 6x6. I didn't have the last solve because I had PLL parity and I didn't see it. But it was going to be a 220, which means I think I would have made next round. Then for 7x7, I got 5th in the final round with a 334 mean. That was unbelievable considering that I had not done 7x7 for a reasonably long time before that. And then the big one in the room. One-handed, one-handed, one-handed. This is my proudest achievement. And videos of stuff will be coming shortly. I already said that the Wi-Fi was bad. So, you should know the Wi-Fi was pretty bad. So, I think that wraps up Nationals for me. I don't think... Oh, wait. There's one thing I forgot. Ta 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 ta. I got one of these, and it's pretty good. I did like 27x7 solves in the last day, which is very likely more than I had done the entire year up until this point. So that was pretty exciting. I did them all in the car ride on the way back. Oh, another thing. See, this is also an impromptu video. I don't make any scripted videos. Thank you very much. Staff. To describe staff best, I would say that it was a lot of work. A lot of work. At the same time, I enjoyed it a lot. There were a lot of things that I just had a lot of fun doing. I said just a lot. Running was one of my favorite things. I loved running more than pretty much anything else. It's like playing one of those video games where you have to manage a bunch of tables at once at like a restaurant or something. And I'm very glad I said that I wasn't going to scramble, but at the same time, thinking back on it, maybe I could have scrambled a little bit. I don't like that staff took away time for me to practice and took away a lot of my time, specifically right before 3x3 semifinals, where I had no practice going in because I had to judge right before that. And I'm not going to blame that on the reason I failed 3x3 semis. I'm also going to say that I was pressuring myself too much and that I just had a bad round. It happens. But one hand compensated. So I'm perfectly fine with this. Very happy. And I think that it was definitely a successful competition. Were there things that I wish I did better? Yes, but at the same time, I don't think that I would have done anything too differently. If I was going to staff, I will only staff nationals next year if I cannot get there myself. So, for example, if it's in the Bay Area and I just can't afford to go because there's something else that I'm going to do, I will accept a staff invitation and I will underperform in a few events again. So, staff out of the way, boring stuff out of the way. Well, my voice is dead. It's like I am talking more than I've talked all day. I pretty much slept and cubed all day. Well, I talked to Tommy a lot in the car. This thing, 7x7. It's great. I love it. And I think it needs more breaking in. It feels a lot like a Huatrong. It's less blocky. Maybe I'm just used to it. It's definitely bigger. It's noticeably bigger than a mini Shangshao. But I don't have terribly small hands. The reason they're like medium sized. So I'm not having an issue with it right now. And I will just release a video later, not nationals, not very close to now, but sometime in the near future I will release a video about my first impressions of this when I do some more solves on it. Well, it wouldn't be first impressions, it'd be like, wow, how do I like it later? Anyway, I had a lot of fun in nationals. I met and got to know a lot of people a lot better than I knew before, and I met a bunch of people that I had never talked to before. I signed a bunch of stuff. Not as much stuff as Pavon did after he got his 5.58 single, which is pretty cool for him. But I had a lot of fun. I'm really tired. Goodbye.